Good morning, you guys, and welcome to Cup of Joe with Jordy. I'm Jordy of That Equation, and today I am joined with
Will.
We are hoping you guys are having a good one out there. We had an awesome MegaSota game night on Tuesday and an even better TwinsWinsDay last night, and we got a lot of fun reasons for you guys to be coming out and playing some Pilot games with us. We're going to be streaming to you live all day long on all those brand new Pilot TVs, your Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, on YouTube Live, as well as on Twitch. Both of our channels are under the name MegaSota.
Oh yeah, and speaking of those shiny new Pilot TVs, we just got a bunch of them installed at a bunch of new locations, and some of them are over at Polar Bar, Roddy's Bar, Southtown Lanes, as well as Wadena VFW. Congratulations to all those locations, and shout out to you guys, and hope you guys get some wins today.
Absolutely, and we're hoping to give out a ton of wins, and we got a lot of prizes on the line. We get our bingo day started off with Twins Bingo from 12 to 1. You can take home $4,841 on a 25-cent card and 52 balls or less.
Oh yeah, and right after that, going from 1 to 4, it's our Jackpot Hunter 25-cent cards. You guys definitely want to watch out for that minor. It's starting off the day at $113, and it's starting off at that 60 ball count, meaning it only has to hit $150 to hit 64 balls, meaning it should be going out super quickly.
Absolutely, guys. We'll definitely want to get enrolled in those first couple games, but stick around because they give out a bunch of minors throughout the entirety of that 3-hour span. And then right at 4 p.m., that's when we jump into our happy hour show, and that's when you get your first opportunities at taking home a Skull Bingo prize. That large frame ended up going out last night. It's insane to hear, but that large frame coverall is now growing back up to about $9,542, and it always stays at that 43 ball marker.
Oh yeah, and speaking of all these awesome jackpots to look out for the day, we had some jackpot winners yesterday.
Oh yeah.
We had 2 jackpots going out yesterday, the first of which went out to Bowl, who was over at Corner Bar Goodhue, taking home $655. Good job to Bowl.
Absolutely, that is some good stuff. And then we had Wheels taking home the show over at Municipal Liquor Store Navis, taking home $85,252. That was that Skull Bingo coverall. That is some great stuff going out to you, Wheels.
Oh yeah, good job to Wheels and Bowl taking home those jackpots yesterday. But if you guys want to take a little bit of a detour away from our regularly scheduled bingo, you guys can check out our eTab games. We're always releasing new ones, and we just released a new one called Lots of Loons. You guys can check out that Loons bonus and try to win the biggest prizes. It's definitely a ton of fun. We're going to take a bunch of really fun photographs of loons.
Absolutely, but because those were the only 2 jackpots we gave out yesterday, we had an insane happy hour if you guys didn't know about it. And I just want to highlight those winners from that line prize because we gave out 8 line jackpots last night during happy hour. That's definitely broken the record, as well as that coverall on top of it on that final game, the cherry on top.
Oh yeah, definitely was.
Absolutely, but that first line prize that did go out, you guys know about it. It went out to Bull, taking home $655.
Oh yeah, that second line prize went out to Irish Party over at Max's on Main, taking home $66.
Nicely done, and then it didn't even get to grow that high either, and the next part went out, and it went out to Harry over at Saxton Hall, taking home $72.
Right after that was that fourth line jackpot going out to Mrs. Yags over at Sidetrack, taking home $525, and that was actually right after Mr. Yags had let us know that he was there to win.
Oh, that is some good stuff. I love to hear it. It's a shame it didn't quite make it over that $600 marker to count towards our rolling total, but that's okay. That's still a great jackpot going out to the Yags crew. The next one up went out to Nasty Nasty over at the Foundry Pub, taking home $161.
Oh yeah, next up taking home that 6th jackpot was Fast Phil over at VFW Coon Rapids, taking home $108. It definitely didn't grow too long after that.
Absolutely not. And then next up we had Tracy L over at the Foundry Pub, taking home $380.
Oh yeah, and that last line prize that went out, number 8, it went out to Keeks over at Ray J's, taking home $267. Good job to Keeks and all of our line prize winners yesterday.
That is some good stuff. We love showcasing all of our winners here. So nicely done to everyone that was out there playing at that happy hour show, as well as that that Twins Wednesday just last night. We gave out some good prizes there as well. But we are going to be checking into Plymouth, Minnesota to let you guys know what the weather's looking like today. And it is supposed to be thunderstorms, most likely, especially in the morning. That high is looking at around 80 degrees Fahrenheit, but the winds are going 5 to 10 miles per hour. The chance of rain is at about 70.
Oh yeah, and rolling on into the nighttime, the temps are going to be dropping, but that rain in the thunderstorms are going to be continuing on. It's going to be dropping down to about 63 degrees with about 5 to 10 miles per hour winds, And that humidity is going to be rising a good bit, up to about 89% humidity.
Absolutely. So if you guys want to escape the rain, we got a lot of reasons for you guys to be coming out and playing Pilot games. So bunker down at a restaurant that plays Pilot and get started your bingo day off with that Twins bingo from 12 to 1. 25-cent cards like always, and in 52 balls or less, you could take home that $4,841 jackpot.
Oh yeah, and when you're playing during those times, you guys will also be earning points for our Twiking Zone. It's what we get when we combine our Twins bingo and the other half of the year when it's the Vikings bingo. And that means that all year you guys are earning some awesome points.
Absolutely. We haven't been able to update these standings as of the last day or so, and so we're just going to run through the entirety of our standings for you guys and talk about who we're looking to see some shakeups from.
Oh yeah, starting us off in 10th place, we had Juicy Loser over at VFW Columbia Heights with 39,000 points. They're around 1,000 points behind 9th place T-Bone, who's over at Poppers with 40,000 points. And another close race from there, it's 8th place Tez over at Poppers with 53,000 points. Definitely something to watch out with that back half of the standings. Oh yeah, and then right after that, going on further in towards the middle of our standings, we have 7th place Red, who's over at American Legion Fridley with 79,000 points. In 6th place, we have Caribou over at Cooper's Restaurant with 87,000 points. When we start getting closer to the 100,000 point club, it's 5th place Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 96,000 points. Only about 1,000 points behind 4th place Mikey Wins, who's over at Steve-O's with 97,000 points. Cracking into our 100,000 point club, it's 3rd place Scrub Eye over at VFW Blaine with 114,000 points. In 2nd place, previously in 1st, it's Sinbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 127,000 points. And in 1st place, we got Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park with 128,000 points. Definitely a close race there as well.
Absolutely. Just the last 2 days, we've been seeing Scrub Eye, Sinbob, Loser Dave, really the entirety of our top 10 out there trying to get wins during our lunchtime shows. I'm really excited to see when we get these standings updated because I just know that Mikey Wins and Nan, even potentially more, could be in that 100,000 point club.
Oh yeah, it's definitely going to be some awesome stuff to see.
Absolutely. Who do you think is going to be coming out victorious in this race between Sinbob and Loser Dave?
I've been seeing Sinbob get a lot of wins.
I agree.
I think we might see Sinbob cracking back into first place.
Oh, I don't think Loser Dave is going to take that lightly, so this is definitely a rivalry to watch for the season 12. We're definitely going to be keeping an eye on those players. But on the location side of things, in 10th place, we start off with the Floppy Crappie in Pokegama Township with 50,000 points. With 52,000 points in 9th place, it's Cooper's Restaurant in Egan. 8th place is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 75,000 points. With 84,000 points in 7th place, it's Miniger's Sports Hub in La Crescent. With exactly 100,000 points in 6th place, it's Our Place on 3rd in Faribault. And then in 5th, it's VFW Blaine with 138,000 points. With 149,000 points in 4th place, it's Poppers in Virginia. Then we move on to the 200,000 point club. 3rd place is Corky's Bar in South Haven with 209,000 points. With 255,000 points in 2nd place, it's American Legion Fridley. And in 1st place, really in a league of their own, it is VFW Spring Lake Park sitting with 332,000 points.
Ooh, good job to all of our locations. Definitely want to watch out, especially with Miniger Sports Hub starting to close in towards that 100,000 point club.
Absolutely. Do you think that once we get these standings updated, they'll be in that next point club?
I think they will be.
Absolutely. That is some good stuff to see. I'm even looking to see even Cooper's Restaurant in Egan potentially moving up. It will be difficult as Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards is a big-time location when it comes to Pilot games.
Oh, yeah, and they do have Floppy Crappie only about 2,000 points behind them, so we might be seeing a switch up in that area as well.
That'd be really exciting stuff. I'm even looking to see if American Legion Fridley could potentially close that gap a little bit between them and VFW Spring Lake Park. We saw that rivalry early on in this season 12, but it's definitely been a gap that's definitely been separating them further and further as VFW Spring Lake Park pulls ahead.
Oh yeah, it'd be nice to start seeing American Legion Fridley and some of our other locations start to get closer to that 300,000 point club.
Absolutely. But if you guys didn't know, right now we're listening to a little Voodoo Guru. It's an awesome e-tab game that you guys should definitely check out. It's got a little bit of a spooky theme to it, but it's definitely a lot of fun and a great chance to take home some cash.
Oh yeah, but if that isn't quite your theme, we do have over 50 different charitable e-tab games you guys can check out, all with their own different theme. You guys can play anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. All these games have small bets between 50 cents and $5, and they all have awesome bonus and free play rounds you guys can check out. And with an 85% payout, it's definitely a good way to spend your time between our regularly scheduled bingo.
Absolutely, guys. Definitely go check that out. I guarantee you'll find a theme you like. We have such a wide variety of different themes to choose from and a great opportunity at taking home some money. But speaking of taking home some money, from 1 to 4, we got the 25-cent card edition of Jackpot Hunter that gives you plenty of opportunities for it.
Oh, yeah.
We're starting off with that minor at $113 at 60 balls or less. That major at $1,351 at 49 balls or less, and that mega at $25,000 at 43 balls or less.
Oh yeah, and right after that, we start with our happy hour stream. It starts off with that first game of Lucky 4 Bingo right at 4 o'clock, where you guys get that first shot at $29,043. But not to worry, if you guys are unable to get that jackpot, after 23 games of Jackpot Hunter, you guys, pardon me, 23 games of Skull Bingo $1 edition, you guys will be getting a second shot at that at 6 o'clock. But during those 23 games of Skull Bingo, you guys will be going after that line prize. That's starting off the day at $360. You guys can always take that home in 10 balls or less. That large frame prize is starting off the day at $9,542. You guys can take that home in 43 balls or less. And that coverall prize that just recently went out, it's going to be starting off the day at $895. And as always, you guys can take that home in 50 balls or less. But it's not the only thing you guys will be able to take home, because while you guys are earning some cash, you guys will also be earning some points for our happy hour standings.
Absolutely. While we have not updated them since the time we switched over to Skull Bingo, we've been keeping track of everybody's score, so don't you worry. We'll have our standings updated for you guys very soon. But as it sits in 10th place, we have a three-way tie between Wolfstein at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, Crazy Kid at Tasty Pizza Hanger 45, and Jay Surma at Grumpy's Bar and Grill Roseville. They all have 10,000 points. With 11,000 points, we have a three-way tie in 7th between Dustball 75 at Charlie Sports Bar and Grill, Tesla at Friends Bar and Restaurant, and Kirby at American Legion Fridley. 6th place is Lucky Ride at South Street Saloon with 12,000. With 13,000 in 5th place, it's Chica at Willie McCoy's of Andover. 4th place is Billany at VFW Blaine with 15,000. 3rd place is O Lars over at Anamia Vets Club with 17,000. Then with 20,000 points in 2nd place, we have Brother Nate over at Carboni's Pizza and Sports Bar Burnsville. Holding on to 1st place is Funk over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 38,000 points. Now, who do you think, when we get these standings updated, is our top 3 going to be looking like?
It might be the same top one player just because of the lead they had, but I'm not quite sure, because we have seen Brother Nate and a couple of these other players, even some that aren't on these standings, getting a ton of wins during our happy hour shows.
Absolutely. I'm definitely thinking that Funk and Brother Nate will be able to hold on to their standings.
Oh, yeah.
If not just in the top 5, they will still be there. But I definitely agree with you. I think there's going to be a lot of players outside of our standings that we're going to be see jumping really high up into them when we get them updated.
Oh yeah, definitely going to be some fun stuff. I can't wait to see those get updated, especially on our location side of things as well, because we have a couple ties in there. But starting us off in 10th place, we have Dugout Bar and Grill Bethel, all on their own at 16,000 points. In a two-way tie in 8th place, we have the Bearville House Bar and Cafe in Coon Rapids and the Willie McCoy's of Andover, both with 17,000 points. In 7th place, we have Carboni's Pizza Sports Bar Burnsville with 19,000 points. Shortly ahead with 23,000 points, we have 6th place VFW Blaine. In 5th place, we have Tasty Pizza Hanger 45 in Hilltop with 26,000 points. With 33,000 points in 4th place, we have American Legion Fridley. In 3rd place, we have VFW Spring Lake Park with 44,000 points. In 2nd place, it's Anamia Vets Club with 46,000 points. And with a pretty commanding lead so far, we have 1st place Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 80,000 points. I'm pretty sure that they might actually be holding on to that 1st place spot at the end.
You think so? They did have quite a bit of a lead on the rest of these standings when we started off with this. But I definitely think there's going to be a lot of locations that are going to be moving up, like Tasty Pizza Hanger 45 and maybe even VFW Blaine.
Oh, yeah. We even know that very competitive VFW Spring Lake Park might be kind of trying to run back into the standings as well. We see them get wins all the time.
That's going to be some really exciting stuff to keep track of. So make sure you guys are sticking around and playing through our happy hour show. But after that second round of Lucky 4 Bingo at 6 p.m. that has over $29,000 on the line, that's when you guys jump into some full 4 hours of Skull Bingo uninterrupted for the rest of your night. We have some interruptions twice a week, but whatever those progressives lay off at the end of our happy hour show are what is going to be picking up at 6 p.m. for you guys to play the rest of your night. But those 2 nights twice a week, it happens on Tuesday and Wednesday. The first one on Tuesday is our MegaSota game night. It happens at 6:40 each and every Tuesday. It's your only opportunity at seeing Tony and Nikki taking on over, giving out a ton of PGL points and jackpots, but we are trying to give out that jackpot jungle coverall that they end off their night with. It's the $1 card, so in 54 balls or less, you could take home $29,457.
Oh, yeah, but that isn't the only specialty night we have running throughout the week, because the very next day, we have TwinsWinsDay. That runs from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday. And enjoy to take the helm, win you guys through a ton of PGL action, including some high and low games where the biggest loser can win the same prize as the biggest winner. Definitely some very awesome stuff there. But at the tail end of the night, they have their very own end of the night, which this one is 2 games of Wipeout Blackout.
That's
Definitely
right.
a very fun one. You guys should definitely check that one out as well.
Absolutely. But if you plan on coming out for any of our specialty nights, make sure you guys are signed up at pgl.world. Once you're a member of the Pilot Gambling League, you'll be able to compete against each other for those PGL points, as well as get access to insider information like a monthly newsletter. These past few months have been crucial as we've released our annual event, PyCon. It's happening, and we have sold out the entire event. We're hoping to see you guys out there at the Ledge Amphitheater in Waite Park, Minnesota, September 15th. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're looking to see ZZ Top perform a legendary show.
Oh, yeah. But when you guys get signed up at pgl.world, you also get put on our new PGL member spotlight, where we give you guys a little bit of beginner's luck and see if we can't get you guys on those elusive PGL standings. So we're going to give these players that just got signed up a little shout out. Starting us off, we got Crusher, ePayment, CK Minnesota 03, Becky T, Ward T, Brother, JM Bash 21, Just Meg, Cam DeBam, Nelly, Coolio 17, Ashley S, Fensky 505, Angel Ma, Bread 732, Charlie U, Vodka Queen, Lori, Cryax, Test the Goat, Big Bucks 13, Genie, Lucky Guy 91, Angie 55358, Mommy 1992, and Bait Expo 86.
That is a great
Bat
list of
Expo
players.
86.
Yes.
Ah.
That is some great stuff. That is an awesome list of everybody signing up at pgl.world. Welcome to the Pilot Gambling League. We'd love to have you here, and hopefully you guys can be getting into our PGL standings. And while we haven't been able to update our other standings, we actually do have the entirety of our top 10 for you guys in the PGL standings.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely some awesome stuff. Starting us off in 10th place, we have Panda over at
Roadside.
Oh, Roadside with 326,000 points. In 9th place, we have J-Stads playing over at TB3s. They currently have 345,000 points. In 8th place, we have Bucks, who's playing over at Rustic Saloon, currently 349,000 points. In 7th place, we have Diesel, who's playing over at Eagle St. James with 358,000 points. Definitely some awesome stuff. Next up, we have Sloppy over at Mullins Bar and Grill with 391,000 points. In 5th place, it's Devoided over at the Roadside with 414,000 points. In 4th place, it's none other than Bergar over at Rusty Nail Thief River Falls with 420,000 points. In 3rd place, we have Keeves over at Clearwater Corners with 444,000 points. That seems pretty lucky. In 2nd place, though, we have Keith over at Biza West, currently with 493,000 points, closing on that 500,000 point club. But in 1st place, we have none other than Forget You D, who's over at VFW Austin, currently with 563,000 points. Definitely some crazy stuff there on our player standings.
Absolutely. We love to see it. Nicely done to everyone. It's a little crazy seeing that we had a ton of players get kicked out of our standings.
Yeah.
Like big-time player Sarah Honey is all the way back in 15th. Brizo right outside of our standings, as well as Nixon. Some big-time players all competing for our top 10s in our PGL standings. That is some very exciting stuff. While we don't have our weekly updated PGL location standings, I will run through the entirety of our top 10 for you guys right now. 10th place is Corner Pocket and Rice with 1,054,000 points. With 1,119,000 in 9th place, it's American Legion Fridley. 8th place is Clancy's on Island Lake with 1,143,000. With 1,253,000 in 7th place, it's Rusty Nail Thief River Falls. 6th place is Billy's Rockford, and it sits with 1,259,000. With 1,354,000 in 5th place, it's Miltona Liquor Store. 4th place is VFW Northfield with 1,453,000. With 1,717,000 in 3rd place, it's Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud. 2nd place is Mabel Liquor Store with 1,765,000. And then with 1,918,000, looking to see them closing in on the 2 million point club. In 1st place, it's Poppers in Virginia.
Oh, yeah, good job to all of our locations and the players in those standings. But if you guys want to stay in the know with everything Pilot, go give us a like and follow on our Facebook page. You just got to search up Pilot Games, and you'll see our logo. That way you can see weekly bingo schedules, event details and reminders, big progressives, player pictures, and so much more. can also click the website link on our Facebook page to see our link tree that has links to bar locations, all of our social media, and so much more.
Absolutely. It's a great resource to utilize, but it's come time now to showcase a very important player in the jackpot they took home and the charity they supported while playing Pilot Games. It went out to the Puss, taking home $6,392 over this past weekend while playing at the Northeast Palace. While playing at that location, they support the Minneapolis Firefighters Local 82 Triple Crown. Their mission is to support the men and women of Minneapolis Firefighters Local 82, who proudly protect the residents and visitors of Minneapolis 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
Oh yeah, definitely some awesome stuff. Make sure you guys are keeping that in mind as you guys get enrolled into these games of Twins Bingo. That you guys are always supporting these awesome charities. So just keep in mind that whenever you guys play Pilot Games, your community wins.
See you guys.
There it is, 53 balls.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous Days!
Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Kriesel. Really cool listening to him talk and his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
Have a really nice day!
The entertainment, the people watching.
Cocktails, t-shirts.
Drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Hey guys, and we're here for a little bit of Twins bingo action. We got 35 seconds to get enrolled in this one. $4,908 to get to go after in this, and we are streaming live to you guys on the Pilot TV, Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as the Twitch app. Our channel name is MegaSota on both YouTube Live and Twitch. Oh yeah, and speaking of those shiny new Pilot TVs, we just got a bunch of them installed at a bunch of new locations over at Polar Bar, Roddy's Bar, Southtown Lanes, as well as Wadena VFW. So congratulations to all those locations, and we hope to see you guys getting some wins today.
Oh, that's for sure. But we gave out some wins yesterday, 2 of them to be exact, meaning that we've given out 26 jackpots during the last 7 days and 154 jackpots during this season 12.
Oh, yeah, starting us off on those jackpots, we had Bull over at Corner Bar in Goodhue taking home $655. Good job to you, Bull.
Now we're working on an $8 line prize, $8 large M, and a $4,893 coverall. Some really great stuff in this first game of Twins Bingo. We got Rockin' Robin, Sin Bob, Lucky Lou, all getting after these games. But after that win for Bull, we gave out a ginormous jackpot, and you were actually there for it. So I won't steal it from you. I'll let you have it since it's so big.
That's all right. Jordy took it the last time, and I had to try not to cry on
You're
air.
like,
I was choking back tears. But we had Wheels over at Municipal Liquor Store Nevis taking home $85,252.82. Good job to you, Wheels. Definitely an awesome jackpot, and we even got a player pick from it.
Yeah, we got a line prize going out, though. We got Sim Bob over at Corky's Bar South Haven taking home $8. But definitely a awesome jackpot for Wheels. $85,252. Definitely a great prize going out. And we'll show off that player pick in just a little bit. But if you guys want to send a different kind of player pick, send it with your favorite eTab game. We just released one that should be one of your guys' new favorites, and that's Lots of Loons. It's a super fun eTab game. It moves away from our more cartoon-themed games.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more realistic looking, and if you could take the best snapshot, you'll be taking some really good prizes in that Loon bonus.
Oh, yeah, I like all the pictures that you can take on that. And if you guys want to see a preview of that eTab game and all of our new eTab games, go give us a like and follow on our Facebook page. You just got to search up Pilot Games, and you'll see our logo. That way, you'll be able to see weekly bingo schedules, event details, reminders, big progressives, player pictures, and so much more, like previews of those eTabs when they're about to release.
Oh, yeah, really like that Facebook page. And even like our link tree that's connected to our Facebook page.
Oh, yeah, it's got links to bar locations, all of our social media, and so much more, meaning that you can see wherever all of our bars at, especially if maybe you want to switch things up and support a new location and charity.
Oh, yeah, we do have a large M going out to Tanya over at Kathy's Pub, taking home $8. Now we're going after that $12 coverall prize. We'll see if anybody can win. We got Scrub Eye and Lucky Tim 2 balls away as we keep on going. Scrub Eye now 1 ball away. We should be giving this out in the next few balls. And we'll be playing this Twins Bingo, that jackpot growing into our next game, from 12 all the way till 1 o'clock, and we do that 7 days a week. Before we get into the bingo that happens after our Twins Bingo, we do have a winner.
Oh, yeah, we got Angie over at Polar Lounge taking home $12 on that Musco coverall prize. Good job to Angie, Tanya, and Sinbob, all taking home wins on that first game of Twins Bingo.
Yeah, but we're playing 10 games of this Twins Bingo, so make sure you guys keep on playing as that jackpot's continuing to grow and roll. But after Twins Bingo, right at 1 o'clock, we switch over to the Jackpot 125-cent edition, and there's a really great minor jackpot available in that one. You take home $113 in 60 balls or less. If it doesn't go out at 60 balls or less, it only needs to get up to $150 for it to click up from 60 to 64. Should be some really fun stuff, and we give out multiple minor jackpots during that Jackpot Hunter from 25-cent edition from 1 to 4.
Oh, yeah, but right after that, we get started with our happy hour stream. That starts off with that first game of Lucky 4 Bingo right at 4 o'clock, where you guys get to take that first shot at $29,043. But not to worry, if you guys are unable to get that jackpot that first time around, after 23 games of Skull Bingo, you guys will be getting a second shot at that. But during those 23 games of Skull Bingo, running from 4 all the way till 6 o'clock, you guys are going to be going after that line prize. That starts off the day at $360. You guys can always take that home in 10 balls or less. You guys definitely want to check that one out. That line prize goes out all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Right after that, you guys can check out that large frame prize. It's starting off the day at $9,542. You guys can always take that home in 43 balls or less. And then there's that coverall prize that we just gave out last night. That's actually going to be starting off the day at $895. And you guys can always take that jackpot home in 50 balls or less.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that large frame, definitely a nice one
yeah.
at $9,000. Should be fun to see if we can give it out during our happy hour. And if we don't, it will be growing and rolling into our Skull Bingo afterwards. That runs from 6 all the way till 10. Skull Bingo. After hours.
Uninterrupted.
Oh, yeah, uninterrupted. No interruptions tonight. The last 2 nights we've had interruptions, but it's from 6 all the way till 10. You'll have a shot at that coverall, large frame, and line prize. But the past 2 nights, we've had some really great PGL nights where we had our first one of the week, MegaSota game night. Starts at 6:40 every single Tuesday. Tony and Nikki brought a bunch of great PGL action, but we're not able to give out their grand finale jackpot, Jungle Jackpot, as it's grown up to $29,450. $157. You can take it home in 54 balls or less. Definitely worth coming out for next Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, but the very next day, you guys might want to come out as well because it's Twins Wednesday, because one PGL night definitely isn't enough. That one runs from 7 to 9 like it does every single Wednesday. Ian and Jordan take the helm when you guys throw a ton of PGL action, including some high and low games, or the biggest loser can win the biggest prizes. But at the tail end of the night, they have a grand finale. This one, not the Jackpot Jungle. You guys will be checking out some games of Wipeout, Blackout. Definitely some fun ones to check out, especially to switch things up for the summer months.
Oh, yeah, it was super fun last night playing those games, and we had a lot of big-time players out there. But we do have just 10 seconds before we get into this game number 2 of Twins Bingo. Make sure you guys are getting enrolled in these last few seconds, as we're going to be trying to give out over $4,951 of total prizes. And here we are. We are now in it. A line prize of, well, line and large M prize of $7. The jackpot is sitting at $4,929. Really great stuff, as we're going to be getting into some national days.
Oh, yeah, and starting us off, we got a fun one. This is National Pinot Noir Day. National Pinot Noir Day on August 18th encourages wine lovers to experience one of the wine world's most versatile wines.
Yeah, I'm not good enough with wines to tell you what that wine is like, but I definitely enjoy drinking a good wine, and this is one of the more popular flavors. It's a red wine grape variety of the species Vitis vinifera. The name may also refer to wines created predominantly from Pinot Noir grapes. The name is derived from the French word for pine and black. The word pine alludes to the grape variety having tightly clustered pine cone shaped bunches of fruit.
Interesting. But we do have a line prize going out to Greg over at Holdingfold Municipal Liquor Store. Taking home $7 on that line prize. Good job to you, Greg.
Yeah, definitely cool stuff there. So that's how you get the name, is from the way the grapes actually grow on the vine.
Yeah.
Being in that tight cluster, almost looking like a pine cone.
Interesting. I didn't know that. Did you actually I saw a video recently on how you're supposed to let wine breathe. And it's called a decanter. I think they use it for whiskey and other stuff too.
Okay.
But it's it's literally a different glass that you just pour the wine from the bottle in, and you're supposed to let it sit there. And sometimes it's a while.
And then you're supposed to drink it. Yeah, you're not gonna get me to do that.
No. Here, let me see what it is. It looks really decanter. Yeah. Let's see. So sometimes they have really interesting looking ones where it's I think there's one specific towards alcohol. So apparently you're supposed to let it sit for some reason.
Okay, it's kind of like a vase that holds the wine. That's really interesting.
Okay,
and there's different shapes as well. I'm looking at one that's in the shape of a bird.
It looks like chicken to be specific.
Yeah,
it's just like a raw chicken.
Yeah, that's so interesting. Happy Pinot Noir Day. Definitely a great wine to celebrate this national day. And if you want to have a little meal with it, it may not pair well, but I think it's still a tasty one to go after. But we need to announce the triple winner.
Yeah, we got Greg over at Holdingford Municipal Liquor Store taking home that large M of $7, as well as that must-go coverall prize of $11. Good job to you, Greg, taking home all 3 wins in this game.
Yeah, getting the hat trick in this one. Good
nice to
job. Now we're getting enrolled into a game number 3 of Twins Bingo. Keep on getting enrolled in press and play as I hop into this next national day, as it's National Fajita Day. On August 18th, National Fajita Day recognizes the sizzling deliciousness of the savory Tex-Mex flavor found in fajitas.
Oh yeah, definitely the hottest menu item you can order at any restaurant, because it always comes in those sizzling cast iron pans.
Oh yeah, super tasty.
Oh yeah, especially with everything they got going on with them. It's really nice with all the peppers and everything. Definitely some awesome stuff.
Yeah, it definitely is. And let's find out some fun facts about fajitas. Fajitas translate to little band.
That's
interesting. I wouldn't have guessed that. Little band.
Yeah, it's also a humble dish. Workers were given the least desirable parts of butchered steers and then made fajitas out of skirt steaks.
That's really cool. The term Fajita King is trademark. Sony Falcon trademarked the term after gaining popularity from the dish in the 1970s.
Interesting, but they weren't the only people to start making those fajitas, because right after that, we had McDonald's attempt that.
In 1991.
Yeah, McDonald's attempted to introduce their own chicken fajitas to the market. I want to see what those look like.
Yeah, what does a McDonald's fajita look like? And our final fun fact, while you're looking that up, the original is called something different in Mexico, where the U.S., we know them as fajitas. The Mexican term for grilled skirt steak is archiras.
I'm not sure.
Archiras. That's the best way I can pronounce it. Definitely some cool stuff there. And that fajita does not look good whatsoever from McDonald's.
It looks like it's a bunch of raw peppers and onions with like
chicken
bits
nuggets.
Of chicken. Yeah, maybe cut up chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
But it looks like they introduced a different one, like a chicken fajita wrap from
Okay, that looks a little bit more recent.
Yeah, and I think this was back when they did like the chicken like selects kind of thing.
Really?
With, like the remember when they had like the chicken tenders for a while?
Interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, happy National Fajita Day. Definitely a great one to eat on today.
Oh yeah, and after you're done having a little bit of wine, and after you're done with your fajita dinner, you guys can have a nice dessert, because it's also National Ice Cream Pie Day. National Ice Cream Pie Day is observed annually on August 18th. This is the second ice cream holiday in August and honors a refreshing frozen dessert that comes in many delicious flavors. Now, I've heard of ice cream cake. I'm not sure what ice cream pie would be.
Yeah, ice cream pie, very similar to ice cream cake. But let's see.
What do you think the best pie is to have with an ice cream, though?
Ooh, best pie to have with ice cream? Probably if you just get me like an apple pie with some nice like cinnamon vanilla ice cream.
Yeah.
Is probably the best combo right there when I'm talking about pie. I mean, obviously I can go with like like even more dessert pie than that.
Yeah.
And go with like a chocolate cream pie, and then like pair that with another ice cream. And that's probably my favorite combo.
Yeah.
But if you're talking about the two working together cohesively,
it's always like the apple pie.
The apple pie with the cinnamon vanilla ice cream that goes alongside it.
I see like there's got to be like peach pies that you can make out there, obviously, but I always see like peach cobbler with vanilla ice cream as well. I think that's the only thing that might be apple pie, because like apple pie and ice cream is just such a like standard, like a staple.
Yeah, it definitely is. But I think ice cream pie sounds absolutely delicious. I would like it in chocolate. So that is. I'm a big chocolate guy, so a chocolate ice cream pie
maybe
sounds
like
the best for me.
Like a cookies and cream one, maybe.
Ooh,
on those one, it'd be maybe up there with a Dairy Queen ice cream cake.
That sounds tasty. We do got Mega over at Friends Bar and Restaurant taking home an $8 line prize. Now we're working on an $8 large M in this game number 3 of Twins Bingo.
Yeah, definitely some awesome stuff. And there's another national day for you guys. This one, National Mail Order Catalog Day. What was once one of the most popular ways of shopping is remembered each year on August 18th, and it is National Mail Order Catalog Day.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember Sky Mall? Yep.
Yep. I knew exactly what you were going to say before you even said it.
Because that's like the first catalog everyone thinks of, other than when like the holiday catalogs would come around. For like the where all the stores would advertise what they were gonna have for Christmas and stuff, and your parents would like hand that to you and tell you it's like, hey, pick out what you want.
Okay, so we got some of the most ridiculous Sky Mall products before it closed.
Okay, awesome.
So now I did. Okay, you got the Man Spanx, which is the nice gut tucker. The nice Spanx, the Man Spanx.
That looks amazing. Honestly, I'm so sad that I missed it.
We do have Let Me Win Please over at VFW Spring Lake Park, taking home that $8 large M.
Oh yeah, I guess we'll give this one to you. Next up on this weird Sky Mall prizes, we got the Outdoor Dog Chase Lounger. You know, this one isn't too crazy, although I will say the price point of $200 might be where that's a little crazy.
Okay, Bob's Affirmation Box.
Looking good, Bob, it says. Does it speak?
And I don't know. Or do you just put in things for Bob in this affirmation? box.
What is an affirmation box? Is this like an actual product that's out here?
Yeah, I'm guessing that it's just, a box that you put in affirmations in, and then people will go through and
And you just
read
put
it.
notes in, and you're just...
We do have Sid and Bob over at Corky's Bar South Haven taking home that must-go coverall prize of $12. Good job to all the winners in this game number 3 of Twins Bingo. We're about to get enrolled into a game number 4 with that jackpot still growing into this next game.
Oh, yeah, and I think we have what seems to be probably the most useful of the Sky Mall products we've seen so far.
Yes.
So far, at least. This one, Night Glow toilet seat. So go in the dark toilet seat. What else could you need in your life?
I mean, that's perfect. There's so many times where I wake up from bed, I don't want to turn on the light for the actual bathroom because that's going to fully wake me up.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not trying to fully wake up. I'm just trying to use the bathroom and go right back to bed.
And you don't want to do it in the dark.
Exactly. It's dangerous to do it in the
aim.
dark.
Exactly.
You're playing with risky business when you're in the dark.
Being in the dark.
And so I would love to have a Night Glow toilet seat. One is a travel hoodie pillow. So it's a neck pillow with a hoodie that goes over top of your head as you're laying down. This seems absolutely genius.
This is probably one of the smartest ideas someone's ever thought of, honestly.
Yeah.
This one is actually one that I have seen.
Okay.
I have seen like these ones work, and I would actually order this.
What is it?
If I ever had the money. The Sea Breacher customized boat. It's basically like a half boat, half like
submarine fish kind of
and
thing.
so what it does is like you can actually kind of go under the water, and then when it breaches, it can actually do like a breach like a shark does out of the water and like do a jump out. It's pretty cool.
That's awesome. An American Eagle room divider.
Everyone needs that.
A little patriotic action right there.
Who doesn't need that? And hey, perfect. This next one is perfect for today. The wine glass holder necklace.
Oh yeah, get your little Pinot Noir. Hold it in a nice wine glass necklace.
And maybe even like if you start getting like even more innovative with it, you could probably even fit like a fifth in it or something.
Okay,
or like,
don't get. You can make it work.
Refill less often.
Saddle Baby hands-free shoulder carrier. It like connects up where your kid can sit on your shoulders on like a seat, and then their feet are like latched into you on your chest so that you don't have to hold them, and you can just walk around with them on your. This seems great.
Yeah, it seems amazing. What happens when you trip?
Oh,
that kid can like at least with a piggyback ride, you can like spring them off or something.
Yeah, but I think the danger's all there still.
Yeah.
Like when you're talking about kids at that age, kind of deal.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like you're falling.
You're falling.
Yeah. It's probably better that he's strapped onto you because then you can like brace yourself and like make it so like he avoids any kind of like hard contact.
Like catapulted. It's like a trebuchet.
Yeah. Okay, and we'll do one last one, and this one's a weird one. Obama and McCain figurines.
And these aren't like regular figurines either.
It's like Obama's head on a dragon.
Yeah, I guess like a dragon type thing. It was interesting.
Yeah, I think it's for sure a dragon.
Yeah.
And then he's got like a weird, creepy Cheshire cat smile on him too. I'm not a fan of it. I don't like these figurines that Sky Mall's selling. But happy National Mail Order Catalog Day, and we just went over some of the weirdest items in one of the most known ordering catalogs.
Oh yeah. So I know we all miss Sky Mall, so we can all just remember on this day some of the things that we wish we could have ordered from Sky Mall.
Oh, yeah. Always looked at it and always wanted something new. We do have a little bit of Twins news to get into as we are 61-55, and Emilio Pagan pitched 2 scoreless innings after Tyler Maw departed with a right shoulder fatigue. And the Minnesota Twins beat the Kansas City Royals 4-0 on Wednesday for a 3-game sweep. We do have a winner, though.
Oh, yeah. We got Mega over at Friends Bar and Restaurant, taking home $9 on that line prize. Good job to you.
Oh, yeah, but to continue on with our Twins, Jose Miranda homered for Minnesota, which is fighting with Cleveland and the Chicago White Sox for control of the crowded AL Central. Miranda finished his 2 hits and 2 RBIs, and Nick Gordon had a run-scoring double.
Definitely some awesome stuff. Glad to see it. But as you guys know, tomorrow the Twins are going to be facing off against the Rangers again. So hopefully we can continue with our...
No, Rangers this time, not Royals.
Oh, yeah. I said Rangers.
Yes, I know you said it, but then you said we're going against the Rangers again.
Again,
and then I was like, we're not playing them again. It's not. I know it's still our team.
We do have a 3-game series coming up with the Rangers.
Yes.
I mixed up and thought that. Yep. So Rangers playing tonight.
Tomorrow.
at 7 o'clock for you guys. So definitely make sure you guys are checking that
Got
out.
you all kind of discombobulated.
Yeah,
with
that was the word I was going to go for, too, which is one you don't hear often, but I was probably going to mispronounce it.
Well, good. Well, definitely come out and watch our Twins take on those Rangers at 7:10 tomorrow. Should be a really fun time while you guys are playing a little bit of Skull Bingo action during that time. Really good stuff. And we have a great E-Tab game that we teamed up with the Minnesota Twins for called Twins Win. Play wherever you're playing Pilot Games at and see if you can pick the lucky batter in the Home Run Derby bonus round.
Oh, yeah, but we got everyone's favorite dog from the Rugrats, Spike, over at Hoover's Pub, taking home $9 on that large M. Good job to you, Spike.
Yeah, now we're working on that over $5,000 coverall jackpot that we have now clicked over to a $14 Musco. 2 balls away, we got Greg, Lucky Tim, and Don West. And you guys are all earning points towards our lunchtime bingo standings, which we call the Twiking Zone. And getting right into it, in 10th place, we got Juicy Loser over at VFW Columbia Heights, 39,000 points. 40,000 points for T-Bone over at Poppers in Virginia in 9th place. And before we get into 8th, we do have a winner.
Oh, yeah, we got Lucky Tim over at Lakefront Bar, taking home that Musco coverall prize of $14. Good job to Lucky Tim in all of our games of Twins, in all of our winners in this game of Twins Bingo.
Yeah, we're about to get enrolled in game number 5. But back to our lunchtime bingo standings. 8th place, we got Tez over at Poppers with 53,000 points. With 79,000 points in 7th place, we got Red over at American Legion Fridley. 6th place is Caribou over at Cooper's Restaurant with 87,000 points. With 96,000 points in 5th place, we got Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven. 4th place is Mikey Wins over at Steve O's with 97,000 points. With 114,000 points in 3rd place, we got Scrub Eye at VFW Blaine. 2nd place is Simbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 127,000 points. And in 1st place, we got Loser Dave at VFW Spring Lake Park with 128,000 points.
Oh, yeah, good job to all of our players in those standings. But on the location side of things, in 10th place, previously in 9th, we got Floppy Crappie over at Pokegama Township with 50,000 points. In 9th place, previously in 10th, we have Cooper's Restaurant in Egan with 52,000 points. In 8th place, with 75,000 points, it's Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. In 7th place, it's Miniger Sports Hub in La Crescent with 84,000 points. Starting off our 100,000 point club with 100,000 points, we have 6th place Our Place on 3rd and Faribault. In 5th place, we have VFW Blaine with 138,000 points. In 4th place, it's Poppers in Virginia with 149,000 points. In 3rd place, starting off that 200,000 point club, we have Corky's Bar South Haven with 209,000 points. In 2nd place, we have American Legion Fridley with 255,000 points. And the only location in that 300,000 point club, we have 1st place VFW Spring Lake Park with 332,000 points.
Yeah, definitely some great point totals there, and I can't wait to see when these standings get updated.
Yeah.
As we've had a little 2-day break from getting these standings updated, and we should be getting all those updates in the next few days as we're updating our point tracker system. But we do have an E-Tab game that we need to talk about as we're listening to a fun one, Voodoo Guru. You got a little, a little creepy themed. You got like the witch doctor and everything like that. Should be a blast to play. And you guys can even check out not just Voodoo Guru, but the over 50 different charitable E-Tab games that we have. Play anytime and win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5 with awesome bonus and free play rounds.
Oh, yeah, definitely some awesome stuff. Make sure you guys are checking out our E-Tabs, especially in between our regular scheduled bingo. But now we got a little bit of music history for you guys. This one is a fun one. Starting us off in 1969, Jimi Hendrix closes out Woodstock with an early morning performance of Hey Joe. Definitely an awesome song there. The festival headliner, he was supposed to play the previous night, but when it ran long, he ended up taking the stage on Monday morning. His set includes the scorching rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. You guys know he wasn't really well liked after that one.
Yeah.
For a little bit.
Yeah, definitely was an interesting one. But just super interesting. Just waking up to a little bit of Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, that's an awesome way to wake up, is the Star Spangled Banner played by Jimi Hendrix. That's like, I've actually done that to one of my friends for his birthday.
Yeah.
It was like he had one of those big DeWalt radios, and we took it, we put it on high volume, like all the way up, right by his head.
Oh.
Good morning. Welcome to your 21st birthday. It's time.
Exactly. That is so funny. I mean, Jimi Hendrix, iconic, but just a super fun way for him to perform. Just waking you up at Woodstock.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I would want to wake up. I mean, that would probably a tough wake up.
No, that like third like guitar rip, I'm probably just like pillow.
You're like, I don't even want to listen to Jimi Hendrix anymore.
Especially when he closed off the night before. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, we do have a line prize going out to player over at Poppers, taking home $11. Now we're working on an $11 large M. No, he didn't perform the night before, and that's why he ended up performing in the morning. He was supposed to play that night, and then he just played in the morning instead.
Oh, I thought it was because okay, yeah, he was supposed to go, and then the show ended up taking up longer.
Yeah, because other people took too long. But next up on our music day in history, and on today in 1982, the Beatles' hometown of Liverpool, England, renamed some streets in honor of the band members. There is John Lennon Drive, Paul McCartney Way, George Harrison Close, Ringo Starr Drive, and even Sutcliffe.
Sutcliffe?
Yeah, Sutcliffe Street. To honor the original bass player for them.
Oh, definitely some awesome stuff. I like when they when towns have like cool names for their for their area. Except for I'm pretty sure Atlanta, Georgia has like 20 different streets named Peach Drive.
Yeah, it's something it involves Peach.
Yeah,
and it's a crazy amount.
Crazy.
We do have a large M going out to Lucky Swans over at our place on 3rd, taking home $11. As we have a bit of a run up at this $5,000 jackpot, we'll see if we can do it in the next few balls. But if you were going to be named a street, what would you like to be? A way, a drive?
Nah, none of that. Avenue.
An avenue.
I want to be an avenue.
Anderson Avenue?
Yeah.
Will Anderson Avenue?
Yeah, just, I don't know, Will Avenue.
Bill Avenue?
Bill Avenue. I don't know. Squilliam Avenue.
Squilliam Avenue.
Any of the nicknames.
What would you like your name to be? What would your road name, what would you like it to be?
Oh, it's got to be Anderson Avenue.
Anderson Avenue? Okay, okay. But
I'll
I feel
take
like that's too common of like there's probably a bunch of Anderson Avenues that aren't even referring to anyone.
Yeah, fair.
So
let's see if there's any William Avenues.
William Avenues. We do have Greg over at Holdingford Municipal Liquor Store taking home the must-go prize of $16 on this one. Good job to all the winners in this game number 5, and we are past the halfway point in these games, and we're about to get enrolled into game number 6.
There's one in Michigan. I know where I'm going to move now.
You're going to live in William Avenue.
Yep, in Park Township. Yes.
If I'm going to be I'm going to be, Ian Ruggles.
I feel like you guys would be like Ruggles Way.
Ruggles Way.
Yeah, Ruggles Place.
Drive. Ruggles.
Circle. I know there's a ton of them too, because there's like
there's a bunch of different names for it, but I'm just going to stick with the basics. And I'm going to go with, you know what? I'm going to go with a basic one. Just go with Ruggles Street.
Okay, that's fair.
I think it just sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds like a nice place where you could raise some kids in a nice family neighborhood. That's what I think of when I hear Ruggles Street.
I thought it sounded like a Waffle House location.
Sounded like a Waffle House location. That too. That's a place. Well, that's a place where you can grow up real fast.
Yeah.
We do have 2 minutes to get enrolled in this game number 6. So continue getting enrolled and press and play. $5,000 are going to be on the line. It should be a lot of fun. But the past 2 nights, we've been giving out some PGL points. If you were out those past 2 nights and you haven't done this specific thing, you need to get that out there and do it.
Oh, yeah. Go sign up at pgl.world. If you haven't already, you're really late to the game. So become a member of our league. PGL players compete for points, and they have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has a ton of great information in it. But that's not all. It also had a little bit of PyCon information, which includes PyCon 2022 is going to be happening on Thursday, September 15th. We're going to be going back to the Ledge Amphitheater in Waite Park. We had such a great time out there last year with awesome musical guest Willie Nelson, of all people. But this year, you guys will be very excited to know it's going to be none other than the legendary ZZ Top, who sold over 50 million records. Those Rock and Roll Hall of Famers will be playing their hits at a very special private event just for you guys. So come on out, hear about all the great new products and games for Pilot Games, meet with legislators, and hear some great tunes.
Yeah.
But registration is now closed off, sadly. We are all sold out. Only took like a week.
Oh, it
you
was
guys
so
are crazy.
quick. Yeah, a bunch of people
It's
were
like I
signed
blinked.
up. Over 3,000 people at that event. It's going to be a really good time. Lots of good things going to be happening there.
Oh, yeah.
As well as some really good food, some really nice music, and some and just a good time meeting with some of you players. Hopefully, we get some of those players up on the broadcast.
Oh, I
this
can't wait.
year.
I really hope to bring a couple players onto the
Oh,
broadcast.
yeah, I'm sure. There's a few of them that definitely will come talk to us. As the Yags crew, they sat right next to our booth last year,
awesome.
and we're chatting us up a bunch. Got to see a funny picture with the Yags 370 and Shaquille O'Neal.
What?
And Yags 370 is a very large man in general, like tall.
He looked
He's a very
tall
tall
in,
guy.
like, the player picture.
He's like 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah.
Like he's a taller dude. I just know he's taller than me.
Yeah.
And anyone who's taller than me, I consider them very tall.
Yeah, like anyone that's above like 6 foot for me, I'm like, darn.
Yeah, and so then he had a picture of him next to Shaq, and he was like, "Look at how small Shaq made me look." And I was like, "What?" Like it was crazy.
Yeah,
But it was a really good time.
Yeah, because then like from there you can really start to see it's like, okay, I'm this small compared to Yags. I'm gonna be this small compared to Shaq. It's like, oh god, I like Kevin Hart.
No, did I tell you
in
what's
Shaq's jacket.
scarier than anything is seeing what Shaq looks like next to Yao Ming. Have you ever seen that photo?
Oh, Yao Ming looks pretty big compared to Shaq.
Yeah, he makes Shaq look itty bitty.
Yeah.
Itty bitty. We do have a line prize going out to Lucky over at Trebek's bar and Lucky Lou over at Lakefront Bar, splitting up that $9 line prize. Now we're looking at a $9 large M, and you just looked up that photo of him next to Yao Ming, which is absolutely a ridiculous photo. Yeah,
it's even better because Kevin Hart's right next to Shaq.
It's a great photo.
He looks like he was the Chihuahua.
He's the kid that's just following around. But we got to talk about players that just got signed up at PGL.World. And we had Crusher, E-Payment, CK Minnesota 03, Becky T, Ward T, Brother, JM Bash 21, Just Meg, Cam DeBam, Nelly Coolio 17, Ashley S, Fensky 505, Angel Mob, Bread 732, Charlie U, Vodka Queen, Lori, Cryax, Test the Goat, Big Bucks 13, Genie, Lucky Guy 91, Angie 5535-8, Mommy 1992, and Bat Expo 86.
That sounds like a very scary convention.
Yeah, Bat Expo. I don't like bats, so
no, I'm not a big fan.
Maybe like a baseball bat. I could go to an expo like that.
Nah, I think this is like Ozzy Osbourne kind of Bat Expo we're talking about here. Yeah,
with the vampires.
Yeah, so like you get a couple slices of bread on the entrance.
Oh yeah, but we are still working in this game number 6 of Twins Bingo. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to give out that coverall prize as we only got one more to do it. And we're moving on to a Musco prize of $14 on that coverall. Still also trying to give out that $9 large M as we got Nan one ball away, but we'll see if now more people joining up, it should change things up. But as you guys are working on those, we got some PGL standings that we'd like to get into. Now, we don't have the updated on the location side of things, but we do have the updated player standings from the past 2 days. We do have winners, though, before we get into that.
Oh, yeah, we got Rachel over at Blue Line Sports Bar taking home $9 on that large M, and T-Bone over at Poppers, Virginia, taking home $14 on that Musco coverall. Good job to all of our winners in this game of Twins Bingo as we start getting ready for a game number 7.
Yeah, already game number 7. But on to the PGL standings. 10th place, we got Panda with 326,000 points. In 9th place, we got Jay Stads with 345,000 points. Bucks is sitting there in 8th place with 349,000 points. 7th place is Diesel with 358,000 points. Last played at Eagle St. James. Sloppy playing over at Malone's Bar and Grill has 391,000 points. Devoided, who's in 5th place, has 414,000 points playing over at the Roadside. Then with 420,000 points playing at the Rusty Nail Thief River Falls. In 4th place, we got Bergar. 3rd place is Keeves with 444,000 points playing at Clickwater Corners. And 2nd place, we got Keith over at Ibiza West with 493,000 points. And 1st place is Forget You D with a whopping total of 563,000 points playing at VFW Austin.
Oh, yeah, and the location side of the standings, they have not been quite updated for the past 2 days, but we're going to go over them just to let you guys know where everyone is
Yeah,
at.
what they looked like when we were coming in today.
Oh, yeah, starting us off in 10th place. Previously in 8th, we got Corner Pocket and Rice with 1,054,000 points. In 9th place, previously in 7th, we have American Legion Fridley with 1,119,000 points. In 8th place, previously unranked, we got Clancy's on Island Lake, Park Rapids with 1,143,000 points. In 7th place, we got Rusty Nail Thief River Falls with 1,235,000 points. In 6th place, we got Billy's Rockford with 1,259,000 points. In 5th place, with 1,354,000 points, it's Miltona Liquor Store. In 4th place, we have VFW Northfield with 1,453,000 points. With 1,717,000 points, it's 3rd place Howie Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud. In 2nd place, it's Mabel Liquor Store with 1,765,000 points. In 1st place, closing in on that 2 million point club, it's Poppers in Virginia with 1,918,000 points.
Yeah, definitely some great stuff there. Some top tier locations competing for those top spots, and we'll see what shakeups happen once we get those points added to these standings. But on to Wild news. The Minnesota Wild are signing Sammy Walker. We talked about this just yesterday, but after the Tampa Bay Lightning's rights to the prospect expired earlier this week, Michael Rousseau of The Athletic reports Walker spent the past 4 seasons with the University of Minnesota, serving as captain of the team in each of the past 3 seasons. Good to see that we're signing a Minnesota native.
Yeah, it's definitely some awesome stuff. I liked that he after they like got like protected rights and everything, after those like kind of went away, it's kind of like he likes Minnesota enough to want to stick around.
It seems to be that way. Decided not he's not going to stay for his 5th year in college, and decided he wanted to go pro. And our Minnesota Wild will definitely like him there, as we love getting those Gophers in our system, especially if they end up working out. That's going to be really, really fun.
Oh, yeah. If you want to continue to support the Wild in their offseason, we've teamed up with the Minnesota Wild for the E-Tab game Let's Go Wild. You guys can play that today at your favorite Minnesota bar and check out that Slapshot bonus round. Take home some good money.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure. And we do have a line prize going out to Lucky, as well as Tez, Lucky Lou at Lakefront Bar, Greg over at Holding Municipal Liquor Store, Lucky at Trebek's Bar and Grill, and Tez over at Poppers. All of them splitting up $13 on that line prize, a big-time split. But we're going to move on to our fishing report. And Stillwater, St. Croix, Mississippi River is where we're checking in with. This was done by Explore Minnesota just today. But as of August 16th, water levels in St. Croix River were at a normal range. Water clarity was roughly 6 feet, and floating grass pockets much more prominent. Water temperatures have dropped to 72 degrees. Anglers report a nice mix of fish, including sheep's head, channel cat, saugers, walleye, crappies, and white bass.
All right, definitely some awesome stuff. Glad to see that over in St. Croix they're having some good fishing going on so far.
Yeah, definitely some great stuff. As we're still working on this $13 large M, we got Greg, Vinny, and Blaine all 1 ball away. We'll see who can get the win. Have I ever told you about, I know I've told all the other broadcasters, but do you know about Big John, my dad? He used to play a character named Vinny.
Really?
Yeah, but before we get into that, we got Simbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven taking home $13. No, this is
it based on
the
like
commitment.
Joe Pesci's My Cousin
This
Vinny?
This is the commitment that my dad had to being a great father. And and the dude, he played this Vinny character that was just like the idiot of this whole entire skit process, and that they did for our little kids church service while we were kids, and they had this full stage and everything that they'd put on these skits on for.
Okay.
And it was a really, really well done production. It's a really big church that we were going to at the time, and he played Vinny and would just walk out with like a Jersey accent and would just be, "Hey, I'm Vinny." I don't even know. That's not New Jersey. That's we do have Laura Kay over at Two Tall Tavern taking home $20 on that coverall. We're about to get enrolled into a game number 8 of Twins Bingo.
Definitely going by quick.
Yeah, he'd walk around doing that and would be Vinny. And for like little kids, like they only knew him as Vinny.
Vinny.
It was
Oh,
really
man.
funny for us as kids because it'd be like, oh, your dad's Vinny. Like, no, our dad's John, but no, he's Vinny.
And I was like, that's not my dad's name. It's like,
that's
yes,
Vinny. And it was just super, super funny. And the only thing I ever remember is that there was a skit where he fell into a pool where the chemicals were off, and he ended up looking like the Hulk. That is the one skit that I remember him doing as a child.
What kind of church was making these plays?
I don't know,
Awesome.
and I have no idea how it rounded out to God. But
No. How does it come back? Like,
no, I mean I don't remember that. I don't remember the actual lesson of it.
no, that's what I'm saying. Is like, I couldn't imagine like a play with Vinny turning into a message.
I have no idea. But before we get out of this enrolling screen, we got to show off something really, really quick.
Oh, yeah.
And that is this great player picture of a huge winning of $85,252. That was done by Wheels just last night.
Oh, yeah.
With Will on air playing a little happy hour bingo. That's Skull Bingo coverall. It was an awesome jackpot. And if you guys take if you guys take home a really nice jackpot, make sure you guys are sending in those player pictures as well. Hold that jackpot message and give us a nice smile. But it doesn't just have to be jackpots. It could be just you having a good time with your friends, your favorite bartender, just you having a good time by yourself playing Pilot Games. You can share those pictures by messaging us on Facebook, those photos, or by putting them onto any of your social media with the hashtag Pilot Games. You can also email them to jackpots@pilotgames as well.
Oh yeah, make sure you guys are doing that. We love to see them, especially when we get some like funny poses or anything like that. Especially something new and interesting.
Oh, I
It's
love
fun.
it when it gets interesting.
Oh, yeah.
What's your pose that you would do for a player picture?
Let's see. We'll use this for let's see. You gotta do like I was thinking maybe the round girl from like boxing matches, like the arms up.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, I see that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with
Maybe like the Price is Right, kind of like to the side deal.
Oh,
Like
the Price is Right. Oh, with the little hand underneath the display.
The display hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. See, you're going a little bit more professional route than what I'm thinking.
Oh,
see,
well, you could do the spike like no, don't do that.
See, I want the iPad up in the air, and then I want me coming up like this in the photo with the iPad flashing the jackpot right in front, and then I catch it right before it falls, and I don't actually spike it.
Yeah.
That is my unrealistic jackpot
goals.
photo.
You know, with enough fishing line, anything's possible.
Exactly. You know, throw a little fishing line on it, and you won't even be able to tell. Put a little grain on the photo. They'll never know.
Some like whole editing into these photos.
Exactly.
I want to win I gotta go win a jackpot sometime.
Just like you being like, and it's just like a floating.
You're just
jackpot.
like actually Magneto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm liking these ideas that we're getting. But we do have a little bit of Vikings news as we are in this game number 8 of Twins Bingo. And that Viking news is prior to last week, Jesse Davis was getting most of the first team reps at right guard, where there were times when he split them with Ed Ingram, and before that with Chris Reed as well. But eventually Reed was dropped from that competition. Before I get more into this news, we do have a winner.
Oh yeah, we got Mikey wins over at Steve-O's, taking him $13 on that line prize. Get us ready for that large M with Lucky Swans only 4 balls away.
Oh yeah, but that left Davis and Ingram in that competition. But with Davis still getting the majority of reps. But as at last Wednesday's practice, Ingram got all the first team reps. But it was Davis who got the first team reps, all 8 of them, in the first preseason game against the Raiders. And while Davis had only 8 snaps in the game, his PFF pass protection game was only a 4.7. That's very, very poor if you didn't know. And he was the worst graded player overall on offense for the Vikings. Ed Ingram, by contrast, played 30 snaps at the right guard and had a PFF grade of 87.3, near elite for the game, including a 84.4 run blocking grade and a 74.0 pass blocking grade. Yes, he may have faced mostly second string, but the contrast with Davis is still significant.
Yeah, that's quite a crazy difference to be making a like first and second.
Yeah, I
string
mean,
kinda-
I'm happy that Ed Ingram is showing off like this.
Oh,
as,
yeah.
that was one of our most worried about positions was our guard spots, and if Ed Ingram can step up and be that guy that can do a really nice job in the center, holding his own, I think a huge upgrade to this offense.
Yeah, definitely making me a lot more excited to see that start happening during the regular season.
Oh yeah, and a good offensive line can really
Yeah.
make a quarterback that's like Kirk Cousins' night a lot easier.
Oh, yeah.
As if he's got a clean pocket,
Yeah.
he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league.
Oh, yeah. But we do have a couple winners on this large M. We got Red over at American Legion Fridley, MCK over at American Legion Forest Lake. They'll be with Lucky over at Trex Bar, splitting up that large M. And then Red on their Losum, taking home that Musco coverall prize of $20. Good job to all of our winners in that game number 8 of Twins Bingo. Getting us ready for game number 9.
Yeah, really exciting stuff. And if you guys want to get a little bit of Vikings-themed gaming in, play the great ETAB game that we teamed up with the Minnesota Vikings for called Skull Bingo. I mean, not Skull Bingo, called Vikings Victory. And you guys can pick a letter in the Skull bonus to see if you can win some big prizes. It's a super fun game.
Oh, yeah.
Skull Bingo is our happy hour bingo. So
Oh, yeah.
getting
Check
a
that
little
one out,
confused.
too.
Yeah, definitely come out for our happy hours. We got an over $9,000 large frame prize in that. But we do have some celebrity birthdays to get into as you guys are getting into your second to final game on this Thursday of Twins Bingo.
Oh, yeah, and starting us off, we got an interesting one. Born in 1774, we got Meriwether Lewis, American explorer, soldier, and public administrator who couldn't read a compass and helped lead the Lewis and Clark expedition.
Yeah, just one of those iconic explorers from early times. I mean, Lewis and Clark, I think, are put down in legend. Next up in 1920, we got Shirley Winter, an American Oscar and Emmy Award-winning actress. She was in Lolita, A Place in the Sun, A Patch of Blue, and the Poseidon Adventure.
Interesting. The Poseidon Adventure. I wonder if that's like about. I wonder if that's a Greek book.
Yeah, that sounds like what it would be about, as Poseidon is so big in Greek lore. But yeah, her career spanned for 7 decades. She appeared in numerous films. She won Academy Awards for The Diary of Anne Frank and The Patch of Blue, and received nominations for A Place in the Sun and The Poseidon Adventure.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
They were in Alfie.
Really?
That's cool. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, it looks like she was doing works all the way up until like the 1970s.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find it. Close to the 1980s.
I'm getting some stuff in 1986.
Yeah, I see 88, the Purple People Eaters.
I'm seeing something in 1995.
Wow.
Jury Duty.
That's really cool stuff. Happy birthday, Shirley Winters. As we continue on with this celebrity birthday list, born in 1934, we got Roberto Clemente, Puerto Rican baseball Hall of Fame outfielder, was a 15-time MLB All-Star, World Series champion in 1960, and 71, where he won the MVP in that 1971 season, and played for the Pittsburgh Steelers for the majority of his career.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Definitely a very great career.
Yeah, very well accomplished. I mean, it's hard to get 15 MLB All-Stars.
That's crazy. And even making something like making MVP in, for
huge.
the World Series, that's crazy.
Huge.
Yeah, next up, born in 1936, we got an awesome one. This is Robert Redford, American actor known for Sting, Candidate, Natural, the Great Gatsby, and then I think my favorite movie, The Last Castle.
Yeah, he is a really good actor that I did not realize has aged great.
Oh, yeah, he's
86 years old on today.
Wait, really?
He's 86 years old.
Dang,
and looks as good as he does.
Remember, he was just recently in a Marvel movie.
He's in stuff all the time.
He was in Civil War the Winter Soldier.
Yes, he was in The Winter Soldier. Was a big part of that one. He's just a big-time actor that's been in so many different works.
Yeah, The Last Castle, that's an interesting one. You actually get to see young, who's the new actor for Bruce Banner? Mark Ruffalo is in that one.
Ah, that's cool. He's a good actor as well. We do have a winner with Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's, taking home $13 on that line prize. We're now working on a $13 large M. But Robert Redford, an iconic actor that's been doing it for a really long time, and still we see him appearing in random things.
Oh, yeah. Next up, born in 1958, we got Reggie Cathy, American actor known for The Wire, Oz, and House of Cards. Definitely a pretty good one.
Yeah, he's got a very iconic look to him.
Oh, yeah.
As he's been in a lot of different things. I've seen him cameo in a lot of different things. He's in the 2015 Fantastic Four, My Last Day Without You, The Wire, The Mask.
I know him from Luke Cage. Wait, is he also in Seven? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's in Seven.
Whoa.
He's in, let's see, what else is big time things he's been in? American Psycho. What About Bob? He's a part of both of those.
He's the, I think he might actually play, yeah, he was a pretty cool part in American Psycho.
Ah, yeah, I don't remember what he was in. I haven't watched American Psycho enough times to be able to recognize all the different characters. We do have a large M going out to Rick Lou over at VFW Spring Lake Park, taking home a large M of $13 as we're trying to give out this coverall jackpot of $5,000. We're in line to do so. We'll see if they can do it right here, right now. And it doesn't look like it's happening. Moving on to a $19 must-go coverall prize as we move on to our next celebrity birthday, and I know you'll like this one. Born in 1994, we got Jessie Flowers, born Michelle Murphy, an American actress, a part of the animated series Avatar: The Last Airbender, where she voices Toph.
Let's go! But before we talk about this a little more, we got a must-go coverall winner with Thank You over at VFW Spring Lake Park. Take home $19 on that must-go coverall. Thank you, and good job to all of our winners in that game. Get us ready for the last game of Twins Bingo.
Final game of Twins Bingo. Make sure you guys are getting enrolled and press and play. But I think a lot of people's favorite character she voiced in the Avatar: The Last Airbender series. But she's been a voice actress in a lot of different things.
Oh, yeah. We're talking a bunch of animated movies. Meet the Robinsons, Kronk's New Groove, which is also just as good as Emperor's New Groove. We're talking about Brother Bear 2, also a solid one.
Over the Hedge.
Curious George, Over the Hedge. Finding Nemo. That's awesome. Even it looks like live work in That's What I Am. Definitely some awesome stuff with a lot of voice work.
Yeah, good. Happy birthday, Jessie Flower.
American Dragon Jake Long.
Yeah,
classic.
That's one of my favorites from my childhood.
Yeah.
Next up, born in 1994, we got Madeline Pesh, an American actress, is a part of Riverdale.
Oh, yeah. I think probably one of my favorite shows of all time.
I actually, I'm slightly interested because I just am so confused on what's happening.
No, every time I see, a shot from I see him with, cell phones, but with also, World War II, stuff on.
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't know what's going on.
It's a weird. Yeah, she's been in a lot of different works with Riverdale, Slightless, and a few other really new actress to the scene, and maybe seeing some more of her in new stuff.
Yeah, who knows? Next up, though, born in 2003, we have Max Charles, American actor known for The Amazing Spider-Man and The Neighbors.
Yeah, I don't know who he is, but I'm sure once we see him, we'll know. Okay.
I think he's the kid that Spider-Man puts the mask on that's going, about to fall out of the car in Amazing Spider-Man when the lizard first attacks the bridge.
Yes. He's also a voice actor in the Mr. Peabody and Sherman.
He's in both the Amazing Spider-Mans. What is he in that?
I think he's the kid. I don't know what he is in the second one necessarily, but he's also in Spooky Buddies, and a few other things. Really, really cool stuff. Really young in his acting career. Happy birthday, Max Charles.
Yeah, definitely some awesome stuff.
We do just have 50 seconds till we get enrolled in this final game of Twins Bingo. Should be some really fun stuff in this final game where we got over $5,424 of total prizes. And we got some fun new Minnesota State Fair food we want to talk about.
Oh, yeah, this one is a good one. We're talking about the cotton candy float. Cotton candy soda poured over Kemp's vanilla ice cream and topped with cotton candy. You can get this German root beer and popcorn over at Easton Chambers, St. just south of the grandstand.
Yeah, really, really cool stuff. Definitely a fun flavor, as I feel like that's going to give me a stomach ache right away.
Yeah,
but
it's worth it.
It's worth it. I mean, it's a cotton candy flow.
Yeah, you can't go wrong.
And it looks great too.
Oh,
if
yeah,
you see the color on it, it looks really, really fun. Super tasty stuff. And so definitely check out that new Minnesota State Fair food. As you guys are getting it done in this last game of Twins Bingo, we got a line and large M prize of $13 and a $5,398 coverall prize.
That is awesome looking.
Yeah, looks really tasty.
And it even comes with the Minnesota State Fair cup.
Exactly.
In all of our state fairs, we don't have anything like that.
Even better. We do have some movies released on today, and in 1995, The Babysitter Club was released.
Interesting. I don't think I've heard about that one.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen The Babysitter Club either, but it looked like a pretty big-time movie about 6 best friends struggling to make their successful business.
Just like a babysitting company?
Yeah,
Interesting.
1995, we had Mortal Kombat come out.
That's a solid video game adaptation.
We do have a winner, though.
Oh, yeah, we got Lucky Tim over at Lakefront Bar, taking home $13 on that line prize. Good job to you, Lucky Tim.
Yeah, I have not seen that movie. 2006, Accepted was released. This is a funny comedy with Jonah Hill, and they create a fake college that they all go to. It's got Justin Long, Blake Lively, Jonah Hill, as well as a bunch of other big-time actors and actresses in it. Yeah. I've only watched it one time, but
I was going to say, I barely remember that.
It was entertaining when I watched it.
Yeah. Next up, released in 2017, we got a solid Ryan Reynolds movie. We got The Hitman's Bodyguard.
Yeah, I mean, I always like a good Ryan Reynolds action movie, and it's definitely a good one with Samuel L. Jackson, Ryan Reynolds, as well as a bunch of other big-time actors and actresses.
Oh, yeah. I feel like anything with Samuel Jackson is going to be usually pretty good.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's
Snakes on a Plane.
Yeah, it just matters. Sometimes I feel like he's playing the same character in every movie, and other times I'm like, wow, he's a great actor.
Do you know, surprisingly, he's not the actor who has sworn the most on screen.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
He's close. Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill. That doesn't surprise me whatsoever. He's been doing so many of those raunchy comedies.
Oh, man. It's like his only
life.
thing.
Yeah, it's crazy. And the final one released was Logan Lucky. We had Channing Tatum, Adam Driver, Daniel Craig, as well as many others.
That one was actually, it's like a heist movie.
Cool stuff. We do have a large M winner, though.
Oh, yeah, we got Sinbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven, taking home $13 on that large M. Good job to you, Sinbob.
Oh, yeah, and on today in history, on August 18th, 1992, the NBA celebrates as celebrated Boston Celtics forward Larry Bird retires.
Definitely some sad stuff to see. Larry Bird, the best to ever do it. But we do have a must-go coverall winner. A couple of them, actually, with John H. Hey, John's down there playing Twins Bingo again over at American Legion Shakopee. And we got High Five over at Vic's Bar and Grill Moorhead. They'll be splitting up that $19 must-go coverall prize.
Yeah, we do have a player spotlight to talk about, though, before we get off air. And our player spotlight is the Puss over at Northeast Palace, who took home $6,392. And the real reason we're highlighting it is because we want to highlight what the Northeast Palace represents. So everybody who's playing over there is supporting the Minneapolis Firefighters Local 82 Triple Crown, and their mission is to support the men and women of Minneapolis Firefighter Local 82, who proudly protect the residents and visitors of Minneapolis 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
Oh, yeah, that is definitely an awesome charity. Make sure you guys are keeping that in mind when you guys are getting enrolled for these games of Jackpot Hunter. That whenever you guys play pilot games, your community wins.
See ya. Hey guys, and we love giving out jackpots all the time, and just this past weekend we gave out a bunch of different jackpots, and let's just get it started.
All right, well, on Friday, the first one out went out to Frex over at Chanticleer Pizza Code Rapids, taking home $782.
Then we had a loin over at Woody's Bar and Grill, taking home $34,990. Surprisingly, wasn't the largest jackpot of this weekend.
Really?
Yeah.
That is craziness. Well, next up on Friday, we also gave one out to J.W. Breer over at Shoreline Restaurant, taking home $1,491.
Then we had Jimmy over at VFW Northfield, taking home $701.
Nicely done. Then we had Puddle 72 over at Moe's, taking home $721.
Yeah, good job. We also on Friday, the last jackpot on Friday, went out to Chantaduo over at Chanticleer Pizza Maple Grove, taking home $1,014.
Nicely done. Then Saturday got started off right with 6-9 BLT over at Lookout Bar and Grill, taking home $1,548.
Then we had C. Matt over at HR Pesties, taking home $708.
Then we had Jeffrey over at Municipal Liquor Store Twin Valley, taking home $708 as well.
Yeah, then we had Puddle Jumper over at Moe's, taking home $602. Definitely a great name right there.
Yeah, nicely done. And then Saturday got started off with what turned out to be the biggest jackpot of this past weekend, Pepper over at Moose Lodgeway Park, taking home $35,894.
Whew, what a great jackpot. Then we had Player over at Leon's Riverside Pub, taking home $10,263 to end off that Sunday. What a great weekend of jackpots, and hopefully this upcoming weekend we can have even more. But while you guys are playing, remember, when you play Pilot Games, your community wins. Hey guys, and we love playing our lunchtime bingo right now. During lunchtime, we're playing